Hello everyone, I'm Havoc, and this is Factorio Space Exploration Plus. I am joined today by Ray, who also goes by Draco.
Hello there.
And we are both here today because this is a special occasion. If I look inside of this satellite rocket silo, you'll see that I have an orbital ion cannon sitting and waiting. We're going to go ahead and launch that sucker and get it into space. I am so excited. I have been waiting so long, so many episodes in, so that we can get to this point. This isn't the end of the series, but this is definitely a major milestone. Let's put that sucker into orbit. Did you hear it?
I did.
Ion cannon
That was
deployed.
the sound.
That was the sound.
The sound bite right there. That was it.
It's so good. Now we just need to take, the chest full of orbital ion cannons that I've got down here and have them just automatically launching into space for us. Let's see, 270 seconds till that one is ready to fire. We are going to just tell this thing, hey, you know what? Launch as soon as you have cargo. It's going to auto-launch ion cannons into space. Now, Anzor, if you want to come down here, you can get one of the orbital ion cannon targeting pieces right here. That will allow you to actually decide what gets blown right off the face of the planet.
I apparently have been blocked from targeting ion cannons by an admin.
Oh. Okay, how do we do that? There we go. Okay, that was easy. You should be able to target now. Now we just need to figure out where's the best place. I constantly get attacked over to the east. So let's go in that direction. Do a little scouting. You should, hopefully you grabbed a couple of nuclear fuel for your jetpack. Right? Ion cannon deployed. We have 2 in orbit. And it will just continue to grow from there. If the bots are moving slow, you can follow me and I'll show you exactly where the nuclear fuel is at.
I only had one requested at the time, and I already had one in my inventory.
Gotcha. Yeah, I would grab just a few of them from the chest right below me there. Yeah, in my smog cloud.
They got me 4. We're good.
Sweet. All right, let's go do a little scouting. Yeah, we got another 2.5 minutes till that first ion cannon is ready to fire, and we can find the prime target to hit with it. And just be careful, because if these guys do hit you, it's going to hurt a lot.
Alright.
They are highly evolved at this point. I usually, if I'm going to open my map or something, I will head right out over some water where they can't get to me, and then pop my map open and look. Surprisingly enough, I thought we would run over a hive somewhere. Let's look at the pollution. And then I can see exactly where. So, north of us and a little bit back west, there's a whole ridge this direction where there's most likely several hives. Somewhere. Oh, yeah. Yeah, your weapons will be useless. Even the uranium. Oh, there's a 3rd ion cannon in orbit. I want to find a really big nest somewhere to test this on. Not these baby ones. Yeah, they have no hope of catching you with all of the jetpacks that are in it. As long as you keep moving, you'll be good. And I have some med packs if you require them. Where are the big nests at? I guess we'll just have to test it on some of these little ones. Oh, wait, never mind. Here we go.
Right here, the big one.
Yeah. That's looking good. Oh, don't touch me. Don't touch me. gonna land out here on this little tiny island. You know, this actually I don't know what the radius is on the ion cannon. We may want to fire from a distance, so we don't end up getting killed. But we got 25 seconds till the first one is ready. I have no idea how deadly this is going to be. I am going to move a little bit to the west back here and land on a smaller island. Alright, 7 seconds. You want to do the honors, Array, and blast that nest over there?
Sure, as soon as I figure it out.
You should just pick up the ion cannon targeting device and then left click while it's in your hand on the map over that nest.
They told me to select target.
Did you left click over the nest?
I'm doing that, but it's not working out so well.
Right click?
I have to be kind of near.
Huh. That might be a problem.
You want to see it anyway?
Yeah, I mean... I'm going to keep my distance. You go ahead and use it, and let's see. That's... Oh, man, you may want to... you may want to get a little bit further away than that. Oh!
Okay.
That's awesome. Daggum. Okay, so the range isn't crazy, but still...
So do you have an orbital? Do you have a targeting system on you?
I do.
So if you pick it up, I think it shows you the radius to which it annihilates.
Ah, I see.
Radius.
Gotcha. Yeah, okay. Oh, man. Another one will be ready here shortly. Oh, it's so nice. I mean... It seems to be relatively the same area that the atomic artillery is. Yeah. However, the atomic artillery has to be fired out of an artillery shell. Oh, there's another one ready.
Looks like it's your turn.
Okay, let's see. Boom! Oh, man. It's too good.
It is.
All right. Yeah, so I see there's a range 34 on here. I guess that's the range of how far away you can reach to fire it. Interesting. All right. Well, see, that is kind of weird though, because the artillery, the atomic artillery, you can fire from the map. So I can designate a spot to fire upon as long as it's within range. Well, I mean, I can designate it anywhere. No artillery in range. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Whereas the orbital ion cannon, I can fire... It's in space. It's orbiting the planet. I can fire it wherever I want.
Right.
Oh, that's nice. Quite enjoyable it is. I wonder how many I have. So it says I can see there are 5 ion cannons in orbit currently, 0 of them ready to fire, but the next one is ready in 1 second. There we go. Oh, that's so nice. Ion cannon ready. Whoop. Getting eaten alive here on the flight back. That's 6 in orbit. Targeting ion cannon number 3. Okay, so it even says it there. Ooh, just annihilates anything that's in the blast. Oh, that's good. Yeah, you see the damage is 10,000 laser damage, 10,000 explosion damage. Area of effect size 27.2. Area of effect size 34. So it says two different numbers. That's interesting. Oh. But have you looked over the base any to see what you think here? This is the first time you've joined.
It is the first time I've joined, and yeah, I'm looking over it now. I'm liking what I see so far.
I've been working very hard to make all the things you could imagine. But yes, let's get rid of the pollution there. I have started building these much larger builds. We're not even utilizing most of the production that I can do. So as you've probably seen, I have giant smelting arrays for iron, copper, steel. I have a really big field that processes sand, stone, brick, and glass. All of the things. Another orbital ion cannon going into space. The beauty of it is, after I just sit for a while, all of these will be ready to fire at one time.
Yep, and you can just fire 3 or 4 of them and annihilate the entire nest.
Exactly. Just obliterate everything. It's really nice. But also, you can probably take a look at our 2 ion cannons ready to fire. If you press N, you can bring up the Universe Explorer, and you can go to Novice Orbit and view the surface, and you can see what I've got going on in outer space above the planet here. I've got to do a little catching up with people actually on this topic, because last time I left off I didn't have quite a good bit of this going on. I have set up landing pads dedicated to receive iron and copper plate and unload. It also goes through passive provider chests to allow my bots access to those resources. Now, they are automatic, so what happens is when that landing pad hits 0 inventory, there's no plate in it, a signal is sent via the signal transmitter back to Novice's surface here and says, hey, I'm out of iron plate. And then I have right over here beside the original rocket silo I have
that's never going to get old.
No, it's not. It's too good. And it's launching another one. I have 2 rocket silos here that are waiting in order ion cannon deployed in order to send up the iron plate and the copper plate. And they just sit here and wait with a full inventory until they get a signal saying, hey, there's room. And when there is room, it fires the rocket up and delivers an entire rocket payload worth of the plates. And then I'll go back up there to show the surface. Those aren't going anywhere just yet, other than they do go to the provider chest for my robots. But I have set up all of the different processes for the energy science tier 1. And it is a lot, and it's a mess. So this is a temporary setup up here. I'm not keeping this as it is. I wanted to get the ion cannons badly, so I just started putting stuff down and then expanding it and trying to figure out, hey, okay, how many do I need of this, how many do I need of that, just to get it moving. It's in no way a perfect ratio setup or anything special. These machines themselves also are quite expensive. The particle accelerators, the plasma generators, electromagnetic facilities, laser facilities, and radiation facilities. All of these things are quite expensive to make and get running. But once I had all that down, it was slow, but it did produce the energy science packs necessary. And I've got a bunch sitting up here. I don't know if I have any other tech that just requires... Yes, right here. Well, that one will be done quickly. Actually, I can knock...
So I'm very surprised you don't have the railgun yet, since the railgun is quite possibly one of your most favorite weapons.
You know, this is true. I just realized I can make the Tesla gun. I've been working so hard on getting the ion cannon itself. I've been tunneling and not paying attention to everything else.
Yeah, you only need to research the, I do believe the heavy grader, maybe? And then you're into the railgun.
Yeah, exactly. The heavy girder. Well, I also need to get iridium, and I haven't gone to a planet that has iridium yet.
I
So,
see.
also, I haven't set up, so that requires material science packs
Mm-hmm.
in order to start researching those things, and I haven't actually developed that yet. But I definitely need to. I am going to knock out these sciences that I didn't even realize I could do that just require the energy science packs, which I have unlocked. Efficiency modules. Ooh, more laser turret shooting speed. That's always good. And worker robot speed. All of the great things. Okay, but yes, I also had to put the umbrella and meteor defense installations on the space station because it does count as its own separate surface, and there is actually a coronal mass ejection 3 hours and 21 minutes out from novice orbit. How many do we have? Holy cow. So I've got 9, I think that's 10 going up there. Yep, that's 10 in orbit right now, and 7 of the 10 are ready to fire. Oh boy. We need to find a really big nest and just blow the crap out of it. That, and take out a bunch of the smaller nests that are still impacting my wall over here. I am a little disappointed that you can't target it from the map, that you have to be nearby. But I don't know, maybe there's a way to change that.
It's possible.
Let's go to mod settings. I don't see anything about the range of the ion cannon or anything like that. Just the cooldown, auto targeting. That's alright. Maybe we'll find something. Okay. But yeah, and I was, as you could see, I was expanding very frequently on the map here, and I kept running into more and more issues with the bugs. There's artillery coverage of just about every inch of the land that I have claimed here.
Mm-hmm.
I had an issue where when I expanded like this, I missed a few biter nests, and they expanded a few times, so I had biters kind of inside my wall in random places. So I had to go around and spend some time putting down artillery every so often in little pockets. So,
I see that.
Yeah, I've got pretty good coverage, and there should be ammo in most of those. So I can just fire atomic artillery almost everywhere that I have control over. Obviously not the main base area right here, the main factory, because I know there's no biters here. Oh, but it's so good to finally have the orbital ion cannon. And I have a Tesla gun, and I'm working on... let's go ahead and just put the Tesla gun research next. Then we can do the other things. Because I should be able to make the ammo and make another Tesla gun. We can play around with that as well, since that does only require the energy science that I already have access to. So one of my long-term goals for this series is going to be to kill all of the bugs off of Novice. So, as you probably are aware, the map this is an actual planet. The map has edges, and you can't go past those edges. So, it's no longer like normal Factorio where it just generates more and more the further out you go, and
Right.
biters can just spawn off map and walk in and make new bases. I could potentially kill every last biter on the surface.
Nice.
That's what I'm thinking about doing, especially now that I'm just launching ion cannons into orbit. Like it's going out of style over here. Every time a rocket's built, it's going.
So how many orbital cannons do you think you're gonna have?
I don't know. I mean, 30, 40?
That's a standard amount, right?
Yeah, just a few. I've got a whole bunch sitting in this chest down here already made. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 10, 20. I got 21 sitting right down here. And there's one already waiting here. So I got 22 still. It's just as quickly as I can build satellites. We can build them and get them into space. And then let them all get ready and we can just go and annihilate things massively from space. It's nice. But I've been looking at other planets to go to, and when I go to the map here and press N, I can choose threat, and it puts everything that's at 0% threat up here first.
Mm-hmm.
And I need iridium, or iridite, in order to make iridium products. And there's a planet called Forge Hammer that has 0% threat. That's how I chose the last planet that I went to, Borroum, Borroum, Borroum.
Okay.
Yeah, it has 0 threat, and it had the resource that I need. So that's what I did. I was like, all right, gonna go to that planet and take over it. And I've just been kind of looking through here because I don't have to build any defenses. There are 0 biters. There are some planets that have like 3% threat, which is super low, but there's still biters there. And I think once you go there, the biters will start spreading if you don't just take them out.
You should go to Silverhorn. That's a good place, right?
Is that one of the ones that's 100% threat? Yeah, hold on. Let me view this surface here. Just out of curiosity, what does 100% threat look like? So, super big nest right at your landing zone. Gotcha. So if you don't... Whoa, what is that? There's some kind of structure over here.
Yeah, I'm looking at it. It kind of looks like something from the Stargate mod.
It does, yes. I can't click on it, but that's neat. Oh yeah, but see, you're gonna land right here, and just off of screen, you've got very large biter nests in all directions. Sounds like a challenge. Oh man, yeah, but there are a bunch of them, and these are only the ones that are in my solar system. There are other solar systems. So if I go... How do we see that? It's interstellar map. Okay. Yeah, so we're in Calidus. This star. Oh, that's neat. I didn't even know you could do that. Okay. There are a bunch of stars. And we can travel to the other stars as well and research and discover places there. Looks like the closest one to Calidus is Nalara, which I know nothing about right now. But that is going to take us a little bit of time. We might end up getting into, because you can build the spaceship, and you probably have to have a regular spaceship to go outside of the solar system. I don't know if you can do that in one of these regular cargo rockets, because the spaceships have like hyperdrive engines and stuff. Spaceship wall, rocket engine, spaceship rocket booster tank. antimatter engine. There we go. That's probably what it is. That you need naquium, all kinds of stuff for. That's going to be a ways away, but that's okay. So many really cool things to go still. But I am excited to have my ion cannons. How many are 14 so far? Let's see. 15 ion cannons in orbit, 12 of them ready to fire. That's really awesome. So I think we have to do a research. It says enable radar-based auto-targeting, but there's a research for that, and I haven't done it yet. It's right here. But I can just have them, the moment that I see a biter nest on the radar, just pings one, a ion cannon fires at it. Which would be wonderful. That way I don't have to be the one, you know, clicking on every one. That also means that everywhere that I have radar coverage over will be permanently clean of biters. But I think that's going to be it for today's episode. I'm super excited. I've got my ion cannons going into space. I'm going to need to work on developing material science in order to get into upgrades for my armor and other interesting things. We also need to look at maybe going to that planet that has no threat in order to get the erudite, or maybe a planet with threat. I don't know. Bring some ion cannons to a new planet and play there. But that's going to be it for today's episode. If you liked it, feel free to hit that like button down below. And if you'd like to see more content like this, consider subscribing to my channel. And I will see you all next time.
Goodbye.